How's the 866 project going?
Well, we're ready to proceed with the prototype, and 316 will have it in 2 days.
Good, good. 635, what do you have planned to test out the prototype?
The usual, electronic warfare simulations. It should be ready to respond within the first 10 hours of testing.
Sir, if I might,
671, proceed.
if 316 is the only one who will be testing 866, there are going to be too many variables left untested. Something of this magnitude should not be trusted to only one person. No offense.
None taken.
If 316 has the confidence of all the governments of this world, I think we can trust his judgment too.
Confidence is not the same as being safe, sir. We've all worked too hard on this project to see it fail because we missed something.
I agree with 671 on this one. This project is bigger than anyone at this table or any country that's a part of the IAI.
Are you two in some way impugning my judgment? I know what is at stake with the 866 project. We cannot test every component of it. By doing so, we would be causing the very thing we are trying to prevent. You all know that 316 can do his job and test only what is necessary. Not one of you knows what the other person has been working on, so that no one holds all the knowledge. It's way too important. Why do you think we erase your identities and give you all the same codename John? This company has thought of everything, and we don't need to be second-guessed.
671, you speak as though you've forgotten how all this works. That's why you're not giving more information. You have to trust that 316 knows his part.
As do we all.
Look, I understand all of that. But if there is the least slip up of the 866 project, let it be noted that I object to what we're about to do.
Duly noted. 316, would you like to address his concerns?
All I can say is that as a senior agent in this agency, I've probably tested more prototypes than you could ever conceive of. I will take the utmost care with this project as I do with all of the projects entrusted to me. I am sure that in the end, all interested parties should be satisfied. No offense.
None taken.
I'm well aware of the implications of this project. And quite frankly, 671, I'm shocked at your comments. Knowing the sacrifices that we've all made to be at this table, that causes me to question your motives.
According to the Sabrosa Covenant by agency law, as a member of this team, I'm entitled to speak any concerns I have at any point of the process. See, I know the cost because I face them every single day too. And for that very reason, I don't want to see this project fail. I trust that you will do the most thorough testing.
Good, then we're all on the same page. You may all proceed to your next jobs. Your work on the 866 project has been completed. 14-6, I'd like 316 to have a working prototype in his hands within 24 hours. You guys will all receive your new directives within 12 hours. I want to thank you for your skills and your talents on this job, and I also want to thank you for being an excellent team. The leaders of this world would also like to thank you. You'll all find that your bank accounts have risen by the agreed upon $1.2 billion. Don't go spend it all in one place. You are dismissed.
Well, I guess it had to begin sometime.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have suspected 671. Generally, he's been an asset to this team.
That's exactly why you should suspect him. He overestimates his own abilities and underestimates everyone else's. I wouldn't have expected him to show his hand like that at the meeting, though. It was quite tactless.
Well, the thought was that if we paid you all extraordinary amounts of money, there'd be no corrupting you.
Yeah, well, one can never say. Money's not the only thing that corrupts. You have to account for pride. I would imagine you geniuses who formed the International Agency of Intelligence may have forgotten to factor that one in.
Yeah, you're probably right, John. John, I understand you're still seeing this girl that you met in Brussels. You know agency policy is no long-term relationships. I'd hate to lose you over something so unnecessary as a girl.
Yeah, believe me, Chief, I understand. It's nothing you have to worry yourself about. I'll finish it soon enough.
John, not soon. Now, you know 671 is already all over your back. You don't need to give him anything to work with. For goodness sake, this is all my fault. You know company policy is one night. You've gone way beyond this. I should have never turned my back on this.
It's because you're my dad. You've turned your back on a lot of things, including keeping that a secret. I promise you, I'll handle it.
But do it before it's too late. You know the powers we're dealing with here.
John, you are the most thoughtful man I ever met. I had such a rotten day. Thank you for this.
Frankly, you deserve every minute of it.
Can I ask you something? Why don't you ever tell me about your day? About what you do? I told you I won't judge you, and it's not going to matter.
I told you, Lucia. I can't tell you that. Why can't you just accept that and enjoy our time together?
But that sounds like a line a married man might use. John, too much mystery in a relationship means there's some dishonesty. Look, I have done that before, and I can't bear to do that with you.
Well, I can't change that. I can't. I'm telling you all that I can. I've already compromised you and myself. Look, just know that you mean so much more to me than anything else in my life. Probably more than you should. And everything that I am is on the line because of that. And why? It's because I love you. I love you. And it was simply not enough just to spend a brief moment with you and then let you walk away. God knows that I've tried. And everything in my head is screaming at me to let you get back to your life and I can continue on with mine. But I can't.
That's wonderful, John. But still you've managed to change the subject. True love doesn't keep secrets. If you really loved me, I would be able to reach out and touch you anytime I needed you. I would know where you are every minute of the day. Now I have to wait for you to contact me just to talk to you. Please, don't treat me like a fool. I couldn't bear that from you. I've already resolved myself to the fact that you're probably married and have a big house and a bunch of kids, and I'm just your little old...
Don't say that. Don't. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not at liberty to discuss who I am or what I am, but believe me when I tell you that my love for you is real. There is no one else. There is nothing else but you. The nature of my work, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. Do you remember that night we first met? That should have been it. Nothing more. There was something about you. Something so special. I just couldn't let you go. I'm feeling things I've never felt before, and I'm always in control of everything in my life. Now, I find myself in a situation I can do nothing about. Frankly, that frightens me. But it frightens me more for you, because you don't know what manner of man it is that loves you.
I hear you, John. And I can almost say I see it in your eyes. But true love doesn't hide. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ruined your lovely dinner. I can't go on like this. I can't.
What are you doing?
I can't.
Lucia, wait,
No.
Lucia, it's just a job, okay? It's just my job, nothing else. Nothing.
I need some time.
You slipping, old boy.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you actually mentioned love to this one. What are you thinking?
You got this place bugged? You know that is a violation of our policies.
Not as long as you are in possession of the 866 project. Now I suggest you forget about the girl and focus on your work. Remember, I don't care how much you have everyone under your spell at IAI. I can see you right through you. And I'm waiting for you to slip up. Because I'm going to take you out.
Now you listen to me. You are not my superior. You are not even in my league. You're in way over your head on this one, so I suggest you back off, because you have no idea what I'm capable of.
How's our boy doing?
He's starting to crack. And I'm going to be there to pounce all over him when he does. If I could just get my hands on the 866 project. I hate this agency. I hate the redundant layers of secrecy. There's no reason we all shouldn't be knowing what the other person's working on.
You know, your action in this, the obsession that you have, justifies exactly how they're acting. You need to just let it go a little bit. I agreed with you when you wanted to watch over 316, but this is too much. You need to back down. I'm serious. I'm telling you as a friend. This is just off the charts. Let it go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I give you the impression that we were friends? Look, I don't really care what you think. And matter of fact, your usefulness has served this purpose.
Okay, you guys, I'm serious. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to think.
Yes, you do. You think he's married because he probably is. I mean, come on. You don't know where he lives, what he does. You can't even call him. That's because he wants to make sure you don't run into the wife.
No, Bev, stop. It's possible. I mean, what if he's a secret agent or a spy or something?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. It could really happen. Somebody must actually be a secret spy, and just maybe our Lucia has found one.
Yeah, right. That's why guys keep doing this. You girls are so ridiculously naive.
Well, I'm not naive, Bev. There is something different about him. And I really don't get that secretive married vibe.
Oh, Lord.
No, really, it's not like that at all. His eyes are so sincere. And the love that I feel from him, I have never felt from any other man.
Yeah. He's saving it all up for you.
No, Bev,
And
stop.
not giving any to his wife.
Stop it. We all know how you feel about this. Lucia, what does your heart tell you?
My heart tells me to trust him. There are a lot of things I don't understand, but it's almost like he's asking me to walk with him in this blind faith. And I do trust him.
Well, does he treat you well?
Yeah. He says he loves me. And when he says it, it's not like the other guys, when the other guys say it, like he's wanting something. It's, when he says it, it's almost like he's putting everything on the line just to say it. Like it actually costs him something.
Well, when you find out he's married, don't get all upset because all the signs are there. I mean, you're a big girl and you're going in this with your eyes wide open. But I'm telling you, as your friend, I don't want to see you hurt. But if this is what you want, then I wish you the best.
Thanks, Bev.
Lucia, if he means that much to you, then listen to your heart. Listen to what you feel inside. If your heart tells you to trust him, then trust him despite what you see. Then you can stand with a clear conscience, knowing that you followed your heart.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Go on with your secret agent man.
Good afternoon, Barfield Corporation.
Lucia?
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm fine. Listen, I need to see you. Now, I know you said you needed some time, but
John, listen, I had a moment to think about this. And the fact is, I love you. I know you have a lot of secrets, but I choose to trust you. You make me feel like no other man has ever made me feel before. And I'll take that for as long as I can. It doesn't matter if I have it for a day, a week. It doesn't matter.
I'm so glad to hear that, darling. I need to see you tonight. Now, I sent a package over to your place, and you should be receiving it any minute now.
There's someone coming in the door right now with a huge box.
Ma'am, this is for you.
Oh, wow. That's so funny. I'm on the phone with him right now.
Oh, wonderful. You mind if I talk with him? I was going to give him a call anyway to confirm delivery.
Sure. John, he wants to talk to you.
Confirming delivery of the package to the lady, sir.
$671. If you harm one hair on her head, if you so much as breathe on her, you will curse the day you were born. What is it you want?
Meet me in 10 minutes at the headquarters.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's really a lovely dress. He must have a special evening plan.
Thanks. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Goodbye. For now.
Thank you. John, are you still there? This is gorgeous. Thank you for this. You didn't have to do this, but oh my goodness.
I know. Sweetie, are you alone? Did the delivery man leave?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. This is what I need you to do. Get a bag packed and meet me at the Ambassador Hotel. I'll have a room available for you, and I'll be there later this evening for dinner. I have something very important to discuss with you.
Oh, and John, I want you to know I do trust you. And I love you.
And I love you too. And just know that from this moment on, everything that I do, it's because I love you. And because I want us to be together forever.
I'll see you tonight.
All right, bye, baby.
Bye.
John?
John?
You know, that's always been one of the stupidest things about IAI. We are all called John.
Anonymity.
Yes. You know, it's not so bad once you get used to it, having the same name. I don't even mind wearing the black suits. It's the isolation that gets to you, you know? No relationships, no one else to talk to other than other agents. It could really get to you after a while.
Yeah, it can.
I guess that's what really put you on my radar. See, I was in Brussels on another assignment when you met Lucia. I actually had my eye on her. I was even thinking of making my move when you interrupted.
And?
And I stepped back into the shadows and I followed the rules. But then I happened to be there on another night when you two met, and I noticed she smiled a little brighter, acted a little different.
You spied on me?
I actually wanted to see what you were going to do in this situation. I looked up to you at the time.
As you should.
As I did. See, I noticed you never cut her off. I noticed you kept seeing her in secret, kept reaching out to her, kept opening up your heart when I was told we don't do that.
So what? You threatening me over my relationship with Lucia?
Oh, I'm sorry, you got me all wrong, my dear boy. If it was that simple, I'd have just reported you to 1010. But we both know that wouldn't do anything since he's your father. See, I want much more than just to get rid of you. I want your father's position at IAI.
That's ridiculous. You can't run the agency. You don't qualify for the position. You don't even have the level of clearance for that intelligence.
That's what I told myself. But I figured if I can orchestrate a little mishap with the 866 project, with a little assistance from you two, we can see this happen.
My father would never give his authority over to you. There are too many lives at stake.
You know, you say that, I think you're making this easier for me. If you do not cooperate in making me head of IAI, I will destroy Lucia and kill her, which would utterly destroy you. And by destroying you, that would ultimately destroy your father. You cannot win.
I see. Well, you've played your hand, and you'll have my response when I play mine. Listen. He knows everything. And he is threatening to kill her if we don't do exactly what he says.
What is it about this girl? This is all my fault. I should have stopped this the first night that you two met.
Wouldn't have mattered. I already loved her then.
We can't let him take down everything that we've worked for in this company because you're in love. This company is bigger than one man, even if it is you, John.
I think I know a way out.
There's only one way out of the IAI, John. And I am not ready to lose my son yet. We'll have to take out 671.
No. I can't let you do that. It would violate everything you stand for. Father, I got us in this situation, and I will fix it.
What are you going to do? You know that if you break the Sabrosa covenant, I will have to execute termination orders. You do know what I mean, right, John?
I do. You just do what you must, okay? And I'm going to do what I must. Just trust me. I'll fix it.
What is this love that has your heart, son?
It's love, Dad. It's just love.
I need you to understand something. Ever since the moment we first met, I knew you were the one for me. Even though I didn't need anyone, it was always you.
Oh, John.
You see, I love you. And there's only one way that I can prove that to you. I have to tell you who I am and what it is that I do. In order for our love to be complete, you need to really know me.
Well, what is it? Whatever you need to tell me, I can accept it.
Good. Because once I tell you, things for us are going to change immediately. But you just have to trust that it's all so that we can be together forever.
Okay, you're kind of scaring me, so what is it?
I am an agent for the International Agency of Intelligence. We are responsible for all of the covert intelligence operations around the world.
I have never heard of that.
We wouldn't be very good at our jobs if you had.
So that's why you've been so secretive.
Yes, it's actually been to protect you. When we join the agency, they erase our identities. We give up our lives entirely to the agency's service, and we are most certainly not allowed any relationships outside of the agency.
What kind of existence is that? No job can have that kind of control over you. I guess I'm not understanding any of this. So what, you have to travel a lot? I don't get it.
You don't understand. By simply telling you the things that I have, I violated about 20 different codes of the agency, and every single one of them is considered treasonous.
I'm not going to tell anybody.
It won't matter. They'll know. I'm telling you all of this so that later on this evening when things get interesting, don't worry. I figured a way to fix everything.
I don't get this. You're really starting to scare me. So, you're telling me you're part of a secret governmental agency?
It's a world agency. There are no longer any governments.
What are you talking about? I just saw the president on the news this morning.
It's all a ruse, dear. The IAI runs everything. We allow the appearance of governments simply to maintain our purposes, but we control everything.
Do you assassinate people?
Yes, the agency assassinates people. In fact, for what I've told you, tonight, you're going to see mine.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that they were going to kill you if I didn't stop seeing you. But now, I've given them a reason to kill me instead. Lucia, I love you. I've loved you since the first moment I met you. And this is the only way that I can show you how much.
So you're gonna die for me? How is that supposed to comfort me? I should have walked away from this when I had a chance. I am so sorry. This is all my fault.
It's the only way for us to be together. You just have to trust that I love you and I'm going to be with you no matter what. I can fix this.
Fix it? How can you fix it if you're dead?
Oh, John, what have you done?
Sir, we have a problem.
Get everyone in the boardroom in 20 minutes.
Right away.
I am sure you all have received your status reports I sent to you electronically earlier. There's been a breach in the covenant. I'm afraid that 316 is going to have to be...
Terminated, sir.
Yes, terminated. He has formed a relationship outside of the agency with a civilian. And the 866 project is missing.
Sir, not 316. He's our top agent. Is there no possibility of a mistake?
The 866 project went offline 6 hours ago and was under his care. I cannot tell you the severity of this thing being loose. It can change the world as we know it.
There is no way to deactivate the project. It was live for testing, but this is potentially catastrophic.
How could something like this happen? I thought we were all monitored continuously.
We are. Someone on the inside must have let it slip.
There are no needs for your game, 671. I let it slip.
Sir, please don't incriminate yourself.
It doesn't matter. I have already informed all the leaders of this world of my actions and of my commitment to this agency. I guarantee you, I will maintain my position. You will get your chance when this business is over.
Surely they're not going to let something of this magnitude just slide.
Right. I demand that you be replaced as chief for your irresponsibilities. One of us could have been killed.
No, 671. My child, my son, is going to die tonight. And they have assured me that because of my actions, I am still the man for this job.
316 is your son?
Yes. Now, agents, he's at the ambassador. Bring him and bag him. I won't bear to look at him.
By the books, gentlemen. Me, not her. Remember, I love you. I do this. We can be together.
For his years of faithful service, John 3:16 will be laid to rest with honors, despite his demise. It is the agency's way to forgive upon death, for he's paid the ultimate sacrifice for violations. He has given to this agency work.
You didn't go through all this for me.
But son, how? You were dead. We had to confirm it.
Yes, which also means I'm free from IAI service. Upon death, no longer an agent, correct?
True. But how?
866 is fantastic, 635. Excellent work. Please try to keep it in good hands.
Wait, you're saying 866 is a reanimation serum?
That is one of its functions.
So you figured it out. How to be free and be with the woman you love.
Yes. There's one thing left to do, however. I have right here digital evidence of 671 attempting to extort a fellow agent.
Wait a minute, you can't prove anything.
Violation of our covenants and for the murder of 1337.
Because of your violations against the Sabrosa Covenant, I hereby order you to life in prison without parole, only to be relieved by death.
No, you can't do that. Why would you do that? I'd be in jail for eternity.
nobody messes with my bride or threatens my father. I warned you you were in over your head, but you let pride get the best of you. Enjoy your stay. Well, everyone, this has been fantastic. I want to thank you for all of your years of service, but now I need to go find my bride.